Ntokozo Makhaza stands on the brink of history as he could become the first player to play for the Springboks without making a professional appearance. So after winning the Vasity Cup with UCT and being named the player of the tournament for a second time in a row, the Harry Smith-born star earned himself a professional contract with the Cheetahs. But before he could even train with his new teammates, Springbok coach Rassie Erasmus came calling. Newzroom Afrika's Yolule Qoshe as well.
It's been an absolute whirlwind period for Ntokozo Makhaza, who has seen himself win the Vasity Cup with UCT, also becoming a two-time player of the tournament and also becoming the tournament's top all-time points scorer. Straight from that, he got a call from Rassie Erasmus telling him that he needs him in his alignment camps in a monumental move, and also then becoming part of the current team that's been called out for those June tests. I'm proud to say he joins me now at his alma mater, Northwood. Thank you so much for your time, Ntokozo. Let's speak about the period for you. You go from winning the Vasity Cup with UCT. You are player of the tournament, a second time in a row. The tournament's all-time leading point scorer, that is. Take us through that feeling and that journey that you had.
Yeah, I think it's been unreal to me, an absolute honor. I mean, obviously going to UCT, your goal is to do your best. It's to, well, for me, my goal going and making the Vasity Cup team was to be the player of the tournament, to do my best, to make my team win, and I achieved that at the end. So the feelings have just been feelings of joy.
And before you even get to train with the Cheetahs, you get that call from Rassie Erasmus, the Springbok coach, a person that's won 2 World Cups with the Springboks, a well-respected figure in South African rugby, asking you to be a part of his alignment camp in Cape Town. Take us through the moment where you got that text and what was happening and what was going through your mind.
I think I was overjoyed. I obviously initially got the text from my coach like 2 days after we won the Vasity Cup, him telling me that Rassie asked for my number, and at first I thought he was joking, only for him to say no, he's being honest, he's telling the truth. And from then on I was just overjoyed. I think every day for a month after that I was expecting that call from him, but which I didn't get. But this one morning, like a month and a half later or so, I got a call from an unknown number, picked it up, and it was Rassie. In that moment, I was just, like I said, I don't remember half the conversation, but I was just overjoyed. But it also it's very inspiring to know that someone like him is looking at varsity rugby, and someone like him, like you said, a 2-time World Cup winning coach, sees something.
Take us to the moment when you actually now walk into camp, and all of these other 2-time World Cup winning Springboks are there. There are other Springbok players. There are the likes of maybe a Jordan Hendricks that you've played with, you know. How do they receive you and how do you feel when you're in and around those guys wearing the same tracksuit as them?
Yeah, I mean, I was humbled and honored. I was like, is this really me being in the presence of people who've made a name for themselves in rugby? I mean, World Cup winning people like Siya Kolisi. I even remember the people that were sitting around me. In front of me was Willemse, to his right was Kolisi, to his right was Etzebeth, behind me was Aham Fasi, to my right it was Oxenche, Bongin Bonambi. So yeah, it was just in that moment I tried to pinch myself. I looked down, I was wearing like a Springbok top, and I was like, you know, is this really me being in this environment? But it was a very welcoming environment, you know. I didn't feel left out in any way. So that's just credit to the culture that they have there at the Boks. And it really it made me want to be part of the environment.
And also now, should you be able to go on to make your debut without even playing a professional game, how much would that mean to you personally in the journey that you've walked?
It would probably feel unreal in that moment, but it would be a testament to the work that people have done for me, the support that they've given me, my parents, my coaches, teachers, all my mentors along the way. So if I were to ever make that team, it would be testament to their hard work, not just mine, because me being here isn't just my work, but their support and them helping me get to this stage.
Well, that was Ntokozo Makhaza speaking to us about the journey he's had from Vasity Cup to getting a call-up to the Springboks and hoping that he can make history by becoming the first player to play for the Springboks before he turns professional. For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I am your Lord at Northwood School in Durban.